Every bite takes me back to my childhood. It's a dish that I can eat any time of the day and it'll feel like my mom's right by my side. Now let me show you her braised chicken wings and mushrooms so you can have it with your family.
Mamaye Sekfan, Mami Daddy Sekfan, Ba Mẹ ăn cơm.
Hi, I'm Jeanette, and here at Walking Kin, I share my childhood recipes so you can reconnect with yours. For today's recipe, we're dedicating it to all the sauce and rice lovers. To start, rinse then soak your shiitake mushrooms in hot water for 20 minutes. We use dehydrated shiitake mushrooms for a more fragrant flavour, but you can use fresh ones if that's what's available to you. Fresh mushrooms have a milder flavour and you can save time because they won't need to be rehydrated. Just wash them to remove the dirt and you're good to go. Dried shiitake mushrooms, on the other hand, will need to be soaked ahead of time. This softens and plumps them up so you can actually cook with them. Now if you have the time, soak them in cool water overnight so they can rehydrate completely from the inside out. Otherwise, just hot water for 20 minutes and that'll work too. Now let's prepare the chicken wings. You can use any cut you like, but we prefer wings because they're soft and juicy, and when cooked low and slow, they become fall apart tender. To get them ready, you might also need to pluck the last few feathers off the skin using a small sharp knife, which sometimes the butchers miss. Now if you end up buying the whole wing like we do sometimes, you might like to divide it into 3 parts: the tip, the wingette, and the drumette. To do this, first break the joints to make it easier. This will help you cut each part later. Then cut along the join until each part separates. The tip will be left, and we often add them to stocks so it's not wasted. Now marinate the meat with 3 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 3/4 of a tablespoon of chicken bouillon powder. Then mix it all up until it's well combined and every piece has a good coating of sauce on it. Let it marinate for a minimum of 20 minutes, but the longer it marinates, the more flavour seeps in. Don't forget to wipe the bowl clean before you start on the next step. Now slice the garlic, then finely chop it. The smaller the pieces, the easier it will be to infuse into the sauce. Squeeze the liquid out of the mushrooms so that they have a chance to reabsorb all the chicken juices as they braise. Trust me, it's a terrific way to make the mushrooms incredibly tasty for very little effort. Now don't throw away the mushroom water, we'll be using it to flavour our braising sauce. Cut the stems off the mushrooms, then turn on the heat and add 3 tablespoons of oil to your pan or wok. Turn the heat to medium and throw the garlic in. Stir for 20 seconds or until fragrant, then up the heat to high and add the mushrooms in. Stir everything for 2 minutes to infuse the garlic flavour into the mushrooms. Transfer the cooked mushrooms into a bowl and set them aside for later. Pour the chicken wings in and toss them for 2 minutes or until the outside has been seared. This is the secret to adding another layer of flavour to such a simple dish. If you get some char or colour in the wings, that will actually cook into the sauce as it simmers. At this point, you can add the cooked mushrooms back in and give it a toss with the wings for 1 minute. Season with 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce and 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, along with 3 cups of the reserved mushroom water. Give it a quick stir so that everything's mixed in well. Then bring everything to a boil. As soon as it starts to boil, turn the heat to medium or low so that it's bubbling at a gentle simmer, and then let it slow cook for at least 20 minutes. Stir the wings after 10 minutes so it browns evenly, and make sure to have a lid partially on the entire time it simmers. If you have the time, you can simmer it for longer so that the meat's even more tender and the sauce deep with chicken juices. And there you have it, Mama's braised chicken wings and mushrooms with oyster sauce. When Mama makes it, I pour so much of the sauce on my rice, then quickly use my chopsticks to grab the juiciest looking pieces. But let's be real, they're all super juicy. I also make sure that I go straight for the plumpest mushrooms because I know that when I bite into them, they'll just pop with juices in my mouth. Mama's 91 this year, and she doesn't cook for us anymore, but I've taken on the responsibility to ensure that I keep bringing my childhood favourite into our kitchen as a way to thank her for starting such wonderful memories that, even 2 decades later, are still going strong. You can find the full written recipe on our family blog at walkingkin.com, where we share step-by-step instructions so you can cook at your own pace. For more family recipes that you grew up with, remember to like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.